Ever wondered what the journey of a programmer looks like? Buckle up as we delve deep into the world of coding. Imagine a world where you can create something out of nothing. A world where you can solve complex problems with a few lines of text. A world where you can bring your wildest imagination to life. This is the world of coding. A world that starts with a spark of curiosity. For many, the journey into programming begins with an innate fascination with the digital world. It's a world that seems complex and daunting from the outside. But at its core, it's a world built on logic and creativity. It's a world that speaks in a language of its own, a language that we call code. The first steps into this world are often driven by a desire to understand how things work. It's this curiosity that leads to the discovery of programming languages. Just like learning a new spoken language, it can be challenging at first. But with time and practice, it becomes a part of you, a new way of expressing your thoughts and ideas. And then comes the excitement of writing your first lines of code. It's a moment that's hard to forget. The thrill of seeing your code come to life, the sense of accomplishment when you solve a problem, the joy of creating something from scratch. It's these moments that fuel the passion for coding and drive the journey forward. But it's not just about writing code. It's about learning to think like a programmer. It's about developing a mindset that embraces challenges and sees problems as opportunities. It's about understanding that failure is not the end, but rather a stepping stone towards success. And so, with a spark of curiosity and a computer, the journey into the world of programming begins. It's a journey filled with challenges and triumphs, a journey of continuous learning and growth, a journey that can take you places you've never imagined. So, are you ready to embark on this exciting journey? Let's dive in and see where it takes us. As with any journey, the path to becoming a programmer is not without its challenges. A new language is never easy to learn, and coding is no different. The first hurdle often comes in the form of understanding complex concepts, algorithms, data structures, object-oriented programming. These are not just fancy words, but the building blocks of code. They can seem intimidating at first, but remember, every skyscraper begins with a single brick. Then comes the infamous debugging. Imagine spending hours crafting a beautiful piece of code only to find that it doesn't work. A single missed semicolon, a misplaced bracket, or an erroneous loop can throw the whole system off. Debugging requires patience, an eye for detail, and sometimes a good cup of coffee. But here's the secret. Every programmer, no matter how experienced, faces these challenges. The difference lies in how they approach them. Perseverance, that's the key. Each error message is not a sign of failure, but an opportunity to learn, a chance to delve deeper, to understand better, to become stronger. And you're not alone in this journey. Around the world, countless individuals are grappling with the same problems, finding solutions, and sharing their knowledge. Online communities, forums, coding bootcamps, they all offer a wealth of resources to aid you in your journey. They remind you that every programmer was once a beginner. Every expert was once a novice. Remember, every piece of code you write is a testament to your growth. Each line, each function, each algorithm is a step forward, a mark of progress. They are your victories, small and big, in this journey. And let's not forget, the joy of finally solving a problem, of seeing your code run smoothly, is unparalleled. It's a thrill, a rush, a sense of accomplishment that only a programmer can understand. With every challenge conquered, a programmer grows. The journey, though challenging, becomes increasingly rewarding. As our programmer advances, they dive deeper into the world of code. The world of coding is vast and ever-changing, with new languages and concepts emerging every day. As our programmer moves past the basics, they begin to delve into this rich and exciting universe, eager to expand their knowledge and skills. Learning to code is a bit like learning to play a musical instrument. Once you've mastered the basics, you can play a few songs, but to really make music, you need to delve deeper. You need to learn more complex pieces, experiment with different styles, and maybe even start composing your own tunes. Similarly, as our programmer dives deeper into coding, they begin to grasp more advanced concepts. They start to understand the intricacies of object-oriented programming, the elegance of functional programming, and the power of concurrent and distributed systems. They learn new languages, each with its own unique strengths and quirks, and they discover the thrill of creating more complex, powerful, and efficient programs. But this journey is not without its challenges. The deeper you dive, the more complex the concepts become. Data structures, algorithms, design patterns, system architecture, it's a lot to take in. But our programmer is not deterred. They know that each new concept they master, each new language they learn, brings them one step closer to becoming a true coding maestro. And the best part? The learning never ends. There's always a new language to learn, a new framework to explore, a new algorithm to master. It's a continuous journey of discovery and growth, and it's what makes coding such a thrilling and rewarding pursuit. The world of coding is like a vast ocean, full of mysteries waiting to be discovered. And our programmer? They're a deep-sea diver, plunging into the depths, eager to uncover the secrets of this fascinating world. Thus, our programmer continues to grow, mastering new languages and unraveling the complexities of the coding world. From personal projects to real-world applications, our programmer is ready to make a mark. The journey has been filled with challenges and triumphs, honing skills and fostering a deep understanding of the language of code. Now, it's time to see how these skills come into play in the real world. Imagine the thrill of launching your first app or website. It's like watching a child take its first steps, but this child speaks in binary and can solve complex mathematical problems in milliseconds. Your creation, born from lines of code, is now alive, interacting with users and providing a service that makes life a little bit easier for people around the globe. It's a moment of pride, a testament to the hours spent debugging, refining, and perfecting your code. But it doesn't stop there. With every new project comes a new problem to solve, a new challenge to overcome. Coding isn't just about creating something, it's about finding solutions to real-world problems. It could be an app that helps people manage their finances, a website that connects people with similar interests, or a program that optimizes a company's workflow. Every line of code is a step towards a solution. It's this power to create, to innovate, to solve that makes coding such an exciting field. It's not just about understanding the syntax or mastering the algorithms. It's about seeing a problem and knowing that you have the tools to solve it. Being a programmer is like being a modern-day wizard. You speak a language that most people don't understand, but that has the power to shape the world around you. Your wand is your keyboard, your spells are your code, and your magic is your ability to turn an idea into reality. And so, our programmer steps into the world armed with code and ready to innovate. The journey doesn't end here, it's just the beginning of a new chapter, a chapter filled with possibilities, challenges, and the promise of making a meaningful impact through the power of code. The journey of a programmer is a continuous one, filled with endless learning and growth. It's an ever-evolving path that leads us beyond the realm of what we currently know and introduces us to an array of new concepts, technologies, and paradigms. Think of this journey like the vast expanse of the universe. Just as astronomers are constantly discovering new galaxies and celestial bodies, programmers are always exploring and mastering new languages, tools, and technologies. It's a never-ending cycle of learning and growing, pushing boundaries and expanding horizons. Just as the universe is not static, neither is the world of programming. New languages, tools, and technologies are constantly being developed and updated. As programmers, it's essential to keep pace with these changes. But it's not just about staying relevant or employable. It's about the thrill of learning, the joy of solving complex problems, and the satisfaction of creating something from nothing. There's a certain beauty to the art of programming. It's like painting with code, where each line is a stroke on the canvas of the digital world. Each function, each algorithm, each application is a creation that breathes life into an idea. And with each creation, we evolve as programmers, gaining new insights, skills, and perspectives. In this journey of continuous learning, it's important to remember that it's not about reaching a destination. Rather, it's about the journey itself. It's about the challenges we overcome, the knowledge we gain, and the creations we bring to life. As programmers, we are not just coders, we are creators, we are problem solvers, we are lifelong learners. And with each line of code we write, we're not just building applications, we're building our future, shaping the digital landscape, and contributing to the advancement of technology. And thus, the journey continues, with each line of code leading to new discoveries and innovations. This is the chronicle of a programmer.